one of Nikki, when I first reached out to you, we were talking about the pandemic and the impact of the pandemic a little bit, just in our messaging. And you had a quote, and I pulled it out: "The pandemic has unleashed Pandora's box of mental health issues, and it's hard to keep up." So maybe, would you address that first, Lindsey? Then I'd love to get Nikki's view on that as well. The impact of that. We see it everywhere, but I'd love to see how you're seeing it in your community.
When you said pandemic, my eyes lit up because it's been such a difficult challenge. People are isolated. And so one of the biggest things I think we've seen is domestic violence has skyrocketed. We have had patients lose friends to domestic violence through this pandemic. When you create this sense of isolation, lack of access to services, you're setting people up to have significant mental health struggles. And so you have somebody with depression that you're saying, okay, for the next year, you can't really leave your house. You can't see your family. You're already on probation. You're already on house arrest. Now your NA and your AA is gone. All in-person services are disconnected. And so the overdose rate is skyrocketing. The relapse rate is skyrocketing because people can't exist alone. We're social. We're meant to be together. And addiction in and of itself is a very isolating, secretive illness. And so is PTSD. And then you add the ability to take away all in-person access, then you've created this perfect cocktail of severe mental illness.